Hi everyone, welcome back to my Allotment Diaries. My name is Emma, these are my Allotment Diaries. I would love for you to subscribe to my channel. It's Friday today, so I'm doing another in the shed vlog. Not going to be quite as crazy as the other ones because I'm going to be showing you what seeds I'm going to be sowing at my allotment plot this year. This is probably one of my biggest questions that I ever get asked on all my social medias is what are you going to be sowing? So first of all, I just want to put it straight out there, I'm not going to be sowing anything in January. January is going to be my month of trying to arrange the allotment plot how I want it, mulch the beds, get the polytunnel put up and everything, and clear it all out ready for spring. So I'm not going to be sowing anything, I'm not going to be tempted this year. Also, the seeds that I'm going to show you are not exclusively what I'm going to be sowing at my plot. As the year goes on, I will just add more and more and more to it. But I'm going to show you the things that I am particularly excited about sowing. So that's what we're going to do today. So first of all, I have to start with my pumpkin Archway because it is my pride and joy. I've still got some pumpkin baby boo seeds and some pumpkin Jack Be Little, and those varieties worked really well last year, not only in terms of giving me loads and loads of fruit, or squashes, whatever you want to call them, but also they grew really well up the Archway and they clung on brilliantly. This year I'm going to be adding a couple more varieties. I actually forgot to bring them today. But it's going to be the patty pan ones. I think they're called patty pan. And one that's got a really funny name, and I'll put it on the screen right now. It's like an ukra or something like that. But everyone's saying it's got a really nutty flavour and it tastes really, really delicious. And it's really good at climbing, and that's what we want. We want pumpkins that are natural climbers. If you're going to do a squash arch this year, I'm going to do a grow along on my Instagram and on here as well, so you can join in when I join in. Not going to be sowing them anytime soon, probably not till the end of March. But don't be tempted to put anything up the pumpkin arch that's too big. Like, don't grow like giant pumpkins because they just don't work. They didn't work the first year I did them. They don't work. You have to go for varieties that want to climb and that are quite small. So those 4 varieties are what I'm going to be growing up my arch this year, and I'm so excited. Absolutely love my pumpkin arch. It's just such a feature in an allotment plot, and it looks so beautiful, and it's so practical as well because it's such a space saver. I have to mention these flowers that I'm going to be growing because it is Cosmos. I'm going to be growing the single-headed ones. I'm also going to be sowing, I don't think I brought those with me either. Well, I'm going to be sowing the double-headed Cosmos as well, which worked really well last year in my plot. I grew them, they were absolutely beautiful. Basically, they're Cosmos, but with more petals. What's not to love? In terms of other flowers, I did buy some Verbena. I've never grown this before from seed. I'm going to start it in February, and I've always wanted to grow these. These look absolutely beautiful, but I wanted to grow them from seed because it's an allotment plot. Why not? I'll give it a go. So these are some things that I am particularly excited about growing. Sutton's, which is a seed company, they sent me some tomato seeds to try out this year. So I've gone for the tomato Burlesque, which is quite a big tomato, which is very exciting. These are going to be grown in my polytunnel, all tomatoes going in the polytunnel. The reason I'm doing that is not just because it's hotter in there and it's a better environment for tomatoes, but also because last year I got blight, and I'm hoping that just by putting them in the polytunnel will just reduce the risk of blight. I'll obviously do all the other things like mulching them, not watering them from above and all the rest of it, but I'm hoping that that just adds to the protection against blight, because last year I had to rip them all out. The other tomato I'm growing is Honeycomb, which are these kind of like orangey looking tomatoes, which are really delicious. I grew these the first year that I ever grew tomatoes actually, and I didn't know what they were called. I spent the whole time just calling them the orange ones, but they're called Honeycomb. Love them. Wouldn't be an allotment plot without peas, in my opinion. This year I'm going to grow snap peas, and I've got these little seeds here, snap peas. Really, really beautiful, because I love them better. They're called they're called sugar snaps. I call them snap peas. Sugar snap peas, I don't know. Anyway, I love these because you can eat the whole thing. And if you remember the first year I grew peas, I was very excited to get peas, but I tried to eat the whole thing with the skin on and it was disgusting, and I realised that there's different types of peas that you can grow. I did not realise that before. Snap peas are my favourite because you can just eat the whole thing and you can eat them raw and they are delicious. So I'm growing snap peas. Something that didn't work last year at all whatsoever is parsnips, and the reason they didn't work is because I pulled them up too early. They need a really long growing period, so they go in sort of February, they don't get pulled out the ground till November, December time. They need almost an entire year to grow, and they actually taste better when they've had some cold weather, like some frost. So I'm definitely going to try the parsnips again next to carrot seeds. So these are just carrot seeds. I think these are the well, the ones that I want to grow are the Nance and Châtenay. That could have come out very wrong then. I've also got some French bean seeds here, which I've never grown before. Somebody gave me these as well. I think this was the Wales Wild Flower Seeds who gave me these. And I'm going to try these as well. I might put them through the pumpkin arch and just see if I can get some French beans growing. French beans like warm weather only, so I'm not sowing these anytime soon. And the last two things I really wanted to show you are purple sprouting broccoli. If you're a big follower of this vlog, you'd know that I did grow purple sprouting broccoli a couple of years ago really successfully, and it was absolutely beautiful. And I also let it flower for the bees and the pollinators, and they were very, very happy, and that was delicious. So growing purple sprouting broccoli this year. And also I'm going to grow this. It is Calabrese. I've never grown this before, but it looks utterly beautiful. It's a type of broccoli, I believe, green sprouting. Crops over a long period, so hopefully I'll get lots and lots of crop from it. And yeah, was really excited to try this year and just grow something a little bit different. So those are just some of the things that I'm going to be sowing this year. Like I said, I'll be growing lots of other things on top of that as well. But a lot of people just asked me what I'm sowing at my allotment this year, what I'm growing, so I thought this would be a nice little time of year just to show you what I'm thinking of growing. If you are doing a pumpkin arch, like I said, because a lot of people are very inspired by my beautiful pumpkin arch, as you should be, I will be doing a grow along, and it will be starting in March, so keep your eyes peeled. I'll put it all over my social media, it will be everywhere. So if you want to start it at the same time as me and do what I do to get the arch, just follow me, basically, is what I'm trying to say. And we will have pumpkin arches popping up all over the UK, all over the world. That would make me so happy. Make sure that you do tag me in any posts when you're doing your pumpkin arches, and I'll share it. Let's just do the pumpkin arch. Let's make it the year of the pumpkin arch. That's what I say. I hope you enjoyed this little vlog. If you did, do follow me, subscribe to my channel, follow my blog, follow my social medias, and let's get growing, everyone. I'd like to know what you're growing at your allotments, or if there's anything I missed out that you think you really should try and grow that, Emma, this year. Just let me know in the comments below, and I will see you on Monday. Have a lovely weekend, guys. Bye.